Cognitive Services text-to-speech allows you to build apps and services that speak to users naturally, improving accessibility and usability. Convert text to audio in near real time, play it back, and save it as a file for later use. Text-to-speech is available in both neural and standard versions. Well, what does that mean? Neural and standard versions. So there are two types of voices you can use from Cognitive Services text-to-speech. The first is standard or traditional. These text-to-speech systems break down prosody into separate linguistic analysis and acoustic prediction steps that are governed by independent models, and that can result in a muffled, buzzy voice synthesis. Neural voices do prosody prediction and voice synthesis simultaneously. The result is a more fluid and natural-sounding voice. Applying the latest in digital speech innovation, the neural text-to-speech capability makes the voices of your apps nearly indistinguishable from recordings of people. The natural inflection and clear articulation significantly reduce listening fatigue when interacting with AI systems. Use neural text-to-speech to make interactions with chatbots and virtual assistants more natural and engaging. You can also convert digital text, such as ebooks, into audiobooks. And you can also do it in your application. It can do things like enhance in-car navigation systems to make it so that you can drive without trying to look at your screen. Text-to-speech offers 75 voices in over 45 languages or locales, including English, Chinese, German, Japanese, Turkish, and many more. Within those voice choices for many languages and locales are a choice between a male and a female voice. When calling Cognitive Services text-to-speech, you control the speed, pitch, volume, pronunciation, and pauses. This allows for fine-grained control over the produced audio. This is only available on standard voices. Currently, neural voices do not support these parameters. And as we will cover in a fully dedicated module, you can create unique, recognizable brand voices for your applications and products. Speech-to-text pricing is broken up into two tiers, free and standard. Free offers one concurrent request with limited usage per month. Standard offers up to 20 concurrent requests with per hour, per model, or per character pricing models for the different service types. Costs vary for standard, custom, and neural voices. For more information, visit the Azure pricing page for Cognitive Services speech services. In this section, we will cover the text-to-speech REST API. Let's first look at authentication. So each request to the text-to-speech REST API requires an authorization header. Unlike the speech-to-text API, the text-to-speech API only supports bearer tokens. When using the authorization bearer header, you're required to make a request to the issue token endpoint. In this request, you exchange your subscription key for an access token that is valid for 10 minutes. This is an example of a simple HTTP request to get that bearer token. You replace your subscription key with your speech service subscription key. You'll note the one we just created and showcased in the previous demo. If your subscription isn't in the West US region, replace the host header with your region's host name. The access token we just acquired should be sent to the service as the authorization bearer token header. Each access token is valid for 10 minutes. You can get a new token at any time. However, to minimize network traffic and latency, the Cognitive Services documentation recommends using the same token for 9 minutes. When making a request to the Azure Cognitive Services text-to-speech REST API, there are 4 required header fields. First is the previously mentioned authorization header. Next is the content type header. The text-to-speech API request bodies are sent as Speech Synthesis Markup Language, or SSML. SSML allows you to choose the voice and language of the synthesized speech returned by the text-to-speech service. We will cover SSML more later in this section. Due to the fact that the message body is always SSML, the content type header is always application/SSML plus XML. To specify the audio output format, the X Microsoft output format header is used. At the time of this recording, there are currently 13 different audio formats to choose from. Each incorporates a bitrate and encoding type. The speech service supports 24 kHz, 16 kHz, and 8 kHz audio outputs. All requests must specify the requesting application name. The user agent header is used for that application name, and it allows any name under 255 characters. The Speech Synthesis Markup Language, SSML, is an XML-based markup language that provides a way to control the pronunciation and prosody of text-to-speech. Prosody refers to the rhythm and pitch of speech. It's music, if you will. You can specify words phonetically, provide hints for interpreting numbers, insert pauses, control pitch, volume, and rate, and more. Currently, prosody tagging is only available for standard voice.